Okay, hey y'all. It's your girl Lex. Um and this is Get Your Shit Together. And I just want to say, first of all, thank you for listening. And since you are listening, I just want to let you know that everything is going to be okay. Like, shit will work itself out if you just let it. And I know, like, I've been in times in my life where people tell me, like, oh, it could be worse, or oh, you'll be okay. And that would be the last motherfucking thing I wanted to hear. Like, the last thing I wanted to hear. But honestly and truly, if you just decide to say, you know what, I can only control me, I can only control what I do and what I say and what I eat and how many times a day I take a bath. So make sure your ass is clean and just do what you can. You know what I'm saying? Like, do what you can. Don't do more. Don't do less. Just do what you can. If you know you got a whole bunch of shit to do and that laundry is just sitting there looking at you, and you're like, you know what? I got 30 minutes. I can sit here and fold this laundry. You'll be in a much better place if you sit there and fold one basket out of the three that you got. You'll be much better. You'll be in a much better place if you just fold one basket at a time. You know what I'm saying? Like, fold one basket, go do something else, go sit on TikTok, and you be like, you know what? Maybe I can just go ahead and finish the rest of the laundry and let that shit sit there until it's time for me to go to bed, and then I can just put my clothes away, and I'll have like I won't have to worry about it no more until I gotta wash clothes again. Um, the reason I'm using that as a reference is because I was supposed to go wash clothes on Friday, and today is Monday, and it's a whole different month, and I still haven't washed the clothes. And I ain't got no clean, like, sports bras. I hate wearing regular bras, because, I don't know. I just do not like wearing regular bras. When you have big titties, that shit gets old real quick. And I went from having big titties to smaller titties, and now these bitches growing back. And now I can't go outside without noticeable sweat marks on my shirt from me not having on a bra because my titties were sweating. And that is annoying. Like, all winter I could just walk around with no bra on, not have to worry about titty sweat. But now I got to worry about it. So, best thing to do is to put on a bra. But I ain't got no clean sports bras. And I just do not like wearing wired bras. And the only kind of bras I have are sports bras and wired bras. Um, so yeah. I'm thugging it out with a wired bra today. Y'all, I used to have big boobs. Like the chest I have now as a grown 24-year-old woman, I had these in like the 7th grade. The 6th grade. I still have sports bras, y'all, that my mama bought me when I was in middle school. No, I was in elementary school. And I just didn't wear them until I got to high school and I had PE. And I realized, yeah, I really need to put on a sports bra. And so I'll have a regular bra, like a wired bra, and I'll put on a sports bra on top of that just to keep my chest together from hitting me in the face when I was running. And eventually I just couldn't do it no more. And let me tell y'all what I did, my story. So me and my mom, we had talked about me getting a breast reduction, and she didn't think I should because everybody in the family got big titties. But I'm like, I ain't everybody else. I'm different. The fuck. Um, and so when my mom left and I was staying with my cousin, she was like, you don't need it. And I'm like, well, good fucking thing I ain't got to listen to you. And when I moved in with my godmom and I talked to her about it, she was like, well, if that's what you want to do, then do it. And so, or like, I guess if I can, just do it. And so I talked to my pediatrician, because I was seven. Like, my doctors have been telling me that since I was like 15 that I needed a breast reduction. So, and it was pretty fucking obvious that I needed a breast reduction because my back was killing me. So I went to my pediatrician. They told me that I would need a recommendation, or like that they would recommend me to someone. And I had a friend from high school that had got a breast reduction. I asked her where did she get it done, and I asked her like questions. So I was like, I've seen this, and that. She told me that she didn't have feeling in neither of her nipples, and she just basically told me the facts. And then I looked up the plastic surgeon. I called and I was like, do I need a referral? And they were like, no, you can just come in, we can do a consultation, and then depending on if it's medically necessary, then we can send it to your insurance. Because I was on WellCare with Peach Care, not Peach Care for Kids, but I was on WellCare with Medicaid. I had Medicaid, so I know that was probably loud as hell. My bad, y'all. But yeah, so I went to the plastic surgeon. Funny story, the first time I went, I missed the exit. It ended up in Alabama. So I had to turn around and come back out of Alabama, go back to Georgia, and then find the right exit, and then find the plastic surgeon. So good thing I left early enough to give myself time to get lost, because I damn sure did. And so went, they were like, yeah, this will be a good case. What we'll need to do is take pictures, send it to your insurance. They'll decide if it's medically necessary, and if they agree to pay for it, then you're good to go. And so, like I said, it was pretty obvious that I needed a breast reduction, because I was 17 at the time with big, like, y'all know the size, bra sizes in the cups. It's like A, B, C, D, double D, triple D. And what I just learned that double D is just an F, no, an E, a size E. A triple D is an F. And then you go G, H, I, all the way down to Z. So at that time, I had a size H bra, and I was still busting out the top. Like, you can see my boobs coming out the bra. And I would wear two bras. I would wear one that fit, and then I think a triple D bra I got from Walmart on top, so it didn't show the little old lady line in the bra that fit. And so that way they could sit up real nice, look real good. And I was 17 with a humongous chest. And the insurance said that they'll pay for it. I got the surgery done. I didn't pay anything. And yeah, so I went down to, I told the doctor that I didn't want to go too small. So he wrote NTS on my chest for not too small. And so when I woke up, they had like basically binded my chest together. And when I woke up, it felt like an elephant was sitting on my chest. I was like, I want to go back to sleep. They was like, no, we gotta go home. And then as soon as I got outside the surgery center, I just threw up. I hate throwing up. But I guess it was from all the medicine and I had eaten before and they told me not to. And the surgery was probably like maybe 4 hours. And yeah, I had gotten approved to, not come to school. I talked to my teachers, so they had given me my homework or whatever, or understood or whatever. Um, I planned it so because I was in chorus and we have like this singing competition thing where we get graded on how good we are. So it was after that because I didn't want to fuck my teacher up. She'd be mad at me, cussing me out. So it was after that and then before prom. So it was in the middle of March. March 14th to be exact. Um, so yeah, and so prom was 3 weeks after. I was supposed to stay at home the whole week, and my hard headed ass wanted to go to school because I didn't want to be behind, and I want to show off my new chest because baby now I can wear clothes and I can wear regular t-shirts and they don't look like crop tops. Somebody asked me that one time. They were like, "Do you just put on regular t-shirts and they become crop tops?" I was like, "Fuck you." But yeah, and I couldn't even. I got on the bus because I had to ride the bus to school. My bus ride was a good little 40 minutes, and I was in so much pain because I didn't want to take my pain medicine and go to school and be high as kite. Um, and so I got to school. First class, I was not feeling it. I went on by 12 o'clock. I couldn't do it. I was in so much pain. And then so that was on a Thursday. So Thursday morning when I got to school, I went to where you go to give your excuses for when you were absent, and they approve it or not approve it. And I showed them my paperwork. They approved it. They were like, "Oh, well, you could have just stayed out the whole week then." And I was like, "So if I don't want to come tomorrow, I don't have to?" They were like, "Yeah, you cool." I was okay. They were like, "Why did you come?" And I was like, "I wanted to get my work." So yeah, and then the next Monday I had another doctor's appointment, so I was good until next Tuesday. And by that time I was feeling a little better, still in pain. Um, that pain, I don't know. Surgery pain is pain because they literally cut me open, cut my breast from where my armpit is all the way to my nipple, took my nipple off, and then all the way up to the center of my chest on both breasts, and then at the bottom of my breast. And yeah, they had to like shorten my nipples, so I don't know if I'll be able to breastfeed. I have feeling in one of my nipples, and when that feeling came back, oh my gosh, I was so I was so annoyed. I called the doctor. He was like, "Oh, this is just your feeling coming back. It'll be okay in a couple of days." Try to put like a band-aid on it, and I had to put some tape on my nipple so it wouldn't rub against my sports bra because that was painful. But I figured it out. Um, and then so by that time I was 18, and so I went to prom, and I had a bruise on my chest because from the surgery. Oh, and they took 7 pounds off my chest, y'all. 7 pounds, 3.5 off each titty. Cada teta. But yeah. And I was like size C at first. But y'all, I really think I'm back to a size G because this triple D that I got on is it's just not fitting. It's not giving what I needed to give. Um, but yeah, really didn't start this podcast just to be telling y'all about my titties. Um, but I mean they look good though. I still got my scars because I was supposed to put vitamin E on it at first and I didn't. But now I am. But it ain't gonna make no difference. I'll probably get it redone after I have kids and decide that I'm done having kids. Cause, baby, my back. My knee. My back. My knee. My back. That little TikTok with the little people be sliding and shit. That shit get stuck in my head. But what I did want to talk to y'all about in this podcast is what I said in the beginning. You're going to be okay. It's times where you just feel like shit is closing in, shit's getting thick. You don't know what's your next move. You don't even know what you're going to eat for dinner. You don't even know when next time you're going to take a bath. You just got to do the best you can with what you got. And I have like time after time I felt like, why am I here? Like, is there an actual reason for me to be here? Like, can I just dip the fuck out, if you know what I mean? And I had to remind myself that it's a reason God put me here. It's a reason I was born. It was a reason that my parents was hunching together and had me. So I just gotta see what the fuck is next. And just to know that, like, I don't know, it's just when I tell you I've been there, I have been there like so many times. And the last time it was just I didn't understand why I was going through the things I was going through. Because what I was going through was going to fuck me up for a long time, which it still is. Life is still fucking me over from the back and the front. But it's not, I mean, I can only do the best I can. And if shit don't work out, shit don't work out. But at the time when things was starting, I was just like, I can't do it no more. I'm tired. Like, I've been through a lot. I've had I felt like a hard life. Like, I've been through some shit that I shouldn't have had to, because for most of it, I was a child. And when you're a child, you're supposed to be taken care of by your parents. And so when things are going on in your life where shit's just happening to you, you're not actively doing anything except for existing just because of your parents. And so I was just like, why did I have to go through all that? Why do I have to experience that? I could have just not been here. I would have been alright. But I listen to podcasts and I started with Tamar Braxton's podcast because I loves me some Tamar Braxton. I love Tamar Braxton. I love all the Braxton sisters and brother, but Tamar is like that's my girl. And so when she said she was having a podcast, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take me a little listening to it. Take me a little listen to it. And I listened to it and just understanding where she is coming from and her experience and just listening to how full of life she was now. And I'm like, this is a new Tamar. And I'm like, yes, she's talking about being a new Tamar on her podcast, but I'm actually seeing this shit. Because like I said, I love me some Tamar. So I know Tamar from the Braxtons and Tamar and Vince. And so I know how she get down. And I was like, you know what? I just gotta let go and let God. Let all this shit go, because I can't control what I can only control what I can. And just know that I'm gonna have to work harder. When I work harder, just exist. Like, apparently I'm just supposed to exist at this point. Because I'm trying to not exist. And so the more I start living, the better it'll get. My bad if y'all can hear that, but I was thirsty. But yes, I just said I just gotta let go. If things work out, they work out. If they don't, they don't. Cause at the end of the day, it's not up to me. Ain't none of this shit up to me. I don't make the final decisions. Cause somebody told me one time, I had these friends and they used to like to drink and party all the time. And we partied together and drunk together, don't get me wrong. But they like to drink and drive. And I'm not with that. And so I was telling another friend, and she was like, because I was trying to see if they were okay. And she was like, if it's their time to go, it's their time to go. It don't matter if they in the car driving. It don't matter if they on a plane. It don't matter if they in their bed and God sends a meteor to kill them in their sleep. It's not up to us. If it's your time, it's your time. You can't worry about them if they're not worried about them. You got to worry about you. And I was like, you know what the fuck what? You right, because they grown asses. They is grown ass adults at this point. This water hitting. But so yeah, I just had to realize that I can only worry about me. I can't worry about nobody else. I can't worry about if I can help this person, that person. If I can't help myself, what good am I? And so I just got calmer and just took more time to do what I wanted. Start doing little self-care things like taking baths, listening to podcasts, journaling. I don't really do much of that. I probably did like one day of that. And just trying my best not to worry. And then things just started happening. Because at the end of the day, if God sent you here, or if Source sent you here, it's a reason. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than your parents. There's a reason for you to be here. There's a reason you had to go through the things you went through. Because nobody can tell that story except for you. Somebody could tell your story for you, but it's still your story. You're the one that went through it. So just hang tight. Hang tight. I know this shit is hard. I know you just want to let it all go. You feel like you're not worthy. Feel like you're probably at rock bottom. And I don't know where you are in your rock bottomness, but let that be the lowest that you go. Let that be the lowest. Because you're worth more than that. You are better than that. And it only takes just a quick decision to just sit there, just sit. Cry it out, laugh it out, go to the gym and punch it out, and just have time for yourself. Do something for you. Nobody telling you that you look good. Tell yourself you look good. If ain't nobody telling you that, they proud of you, tell yourself you're proud of you. Because only you know what you're going through. You can try to explain it to people the best way you can, but only you know. And so the fact that you're still alive, that you're still breathing, every time you get in your car and you come home safe, there's a reason for that. Because I was sitting, I have car crash trauma and just car accident trauma, and it just gives me anxiety. And it's like, it don't matter how safe I'm driving. If it's my time, it's my time. But the one thing I can control is making sure that I'm not being a threat to other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm driving like I got some sense. Because I do have sense. So I'm not just gonna go drinking and driving and try and all, see what happens. No. If I'm drinking, I'm gonna stay in the house. Cause ain't nothing better than being in the house drunk by yourself. Well, I mean, it's shit better than that, but what I'm saying is, like, I'm not harming anybody. If I'm in my house smoking my, that's because it's better than me being out, being a menace to fucking society. So let yourself know you proud of you. Because you could be out here doing worse shit, harming other people, and that's just only gonna bring you to a worse place. So like I said, let that shit be the lowest that you go. Because you can't afford to go lower. I know I couldn't. I was like, you know what? I gotta be better. I gotta do better. And just keeping your mind off of death, your death. Keeping my mind off my death. You know what I'm saying? I understand that there's a lot more to live for. There's a lot more to do in this life. There's a reason I'm here, so I got to always be trying to do better. And I always feel like, I don't do shit but sit at home, do my homework, watch TV, fight with a dog. But I'm not harming anybody. I'm not in nobody else's business but my own. I'm strategizing for my own business that I want to start and how I want to structure it. So it's not like I'm just not doing nothing. I'm doing stuff. I just don't speak on it because it's between me and God. That's my time with Him. And the more I stay focused, something just scared the shit out of me on my bed. But the more I'm focused on my own business, my own life, trying to do better. What can I do? to help the world, why how does how's God gonna use me? Just it goes a long way. Cause in the long run, you're gonna be in a much better place than what you were in. You're gonna be in a much better space when you're around other people because you're not worried about talking bad about this person, that person. It's like, okay, so what we doing next? How we getting this bread together? You know what I'm saying? Um. So yeah, just hold your head up, love. Like I promise you, this shit. I ain't gonna say it's gonna get better. I ain't gonna say it's gonna get worse. But as long as you here, you might as well make the best of it. You might as well do as much as you can. Because if you wait till the end, it ain't gonna be worth shit. Like, wait until you get ready to die to want to start apologizing to people. That ain't, Don't come with me with that bullshit. Because you you was alive and just kicking up dirt. And now that you feel like it's your time to go, you want to start making amends. You should have done it a long time ago. I don't know. But I'm finna get out of here, y'all. Just keep hanging on. Just keep finding reasons to live and live for that. Or just live for yourself, baby. Because I promise you, you are thebomb.com. When you finally get to know yourself and know what you want to do in this life and what you're best at, what your talents are, you gonna be your best friend. You gotta be your best friend. Cause ain't nobody gonna get you but you. Alright, y'all be safe out here. Bye.